Hello everyone, welcome back to Form Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out TANG by MINO. Winners MINO is back with another solo endeavor. I'm actually really looking forward to this because I enjoyed his previous title for Runaway. That was really, really good. Not only was the music video really engaging and kind of a little trippy, but I also liked the song. Like, of all his solo titles, Runaway was my favorite thus far. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got in store for us with Tang. Tang, based on like the exclamation, I'm assuming it's like an onomatopoeia of some kind, like a sound effect, most likely like a gun. Like in Korean, there's Tang or bang or pang. Like I feel like those are like variations of like onomatopoeia of something like popping or exploding. So we're going to find out today. Before we get into the video, if you enjoy our content, if you guys would like to help keep the lights on over on our channel, consider visiting our Patreon. If you go to our Patreon, we have bonus reactions, we do listening parties, we check out variety content, survival shows. Right now we're checking out Loud and Girls Planet. We also do reactions for K-dramas. So if you want to check that out with us, go visit our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to. Let's get into the video. This is Tang by MINO, and this is your form of therapy. His hair is like a cheetah. Was that like a VR set that he... Okay. His hair's a clean blonde in this one. Oh. This is slick. Yeah, so it's supposed to be like he's in a VR set. That course was interesting, especially the hook. I love the way he's enunciating these words during the pre-chorus too. Oh, interesting. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. at the bar. Need you to show up for real. Gotta tell you something. All right. Okay. I gotta admit, that was pretty rad. I think of a lot of the YG artists, Mino was someone that it was quite hard for me to grasp, like who he is as an artist. Um, I think that was just Winner overall, and Winner. Eventually, I really got into Winner, but Mino is so strange. But now, kind of seeing like the track record of his title tracks and his music videos, he's so immensely creative. He doesn't do the same thing over and over again. I mean, this song to Runaway to Fiance to Body are also vastly different. And I feel like he, as a YG artist, is really very creative and expressive and doesn't do just like, oh, like I'm just gonna be a rapper and I'm just gonna do rap music. No, he has such a creative vision for his music videos. Runaway was a pretty creative video as it is. Tang, the concept of entering a digital world, a video game, is not new for a music video plot, and yet the way that it's executed, I feel like, is very creative. But also, so is the song, especially that chorus. The way he actually pulls off the chorus and the hook, the tang 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 tang, like, but like also he doesn't stick to like a consistent pattern. It's a little messy, but it's aesthetically messy. It's a beautiful mess. Like the way he says tang tang. Here, let's go back real quick. Yeah, tang 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 tang. Like he kind of keeps you on your toes. He messes with the rhythm and the melody a little bit, and I really really enjoyed that. Um, I don't know if I love the song as much as I liked Runaway. Runaway, especially, was a grower for me as well. So maybe Tang will be. I think, like, immediately off the bat, Tang's like a solid 8 coming off the bat. The music video, I definitely want to watch it again. There were a couple things that were kind of cool that I want to like pick apart a little bit. So let's check it out. All right, so he's giving off like a hikikomori vibe, who just lives in his room. Well, no, he goes out at the end, so he wouldn't necessarily be a hikikomori. This whole opening sequence with the smooth camera movements, like the CG, it's all so smooth. Sliding the gun turns into a steak dinner. His mix in this really good top line, but also Mino's interesting way of enunciating his words. Like, I don't know, wah, 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 wah. Like the way he pronounces his words is very unique to him. It's one of those things where even if someone else covered this song, it's not going to sound the same because they don't speak in the same way that he does. He pronounces these words in such a weird way, but the weirdness is good. There's a lot about this song that's kind of weird, but like it all works for the aesthetic of the song. I really enjoy it. Also, uh, the music video is, I mean, I keep saying it's weird and strange because it is, but the game that he's playing, I assume so he's trying to it's almost like a dating sim. He's trying to win over the affections of this girl, but at the same time, it's sort of mirroring his real life as we see at the end. But the point of the game, the purpose of the game is to win the affection of the girl, and the way they portray it, even with the lyrics, he's saying like, I'll pay all the bills, I'll give you a steak dinner, blah, 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 but nothing is working. If you listen to this without seeing the music video, it just looks like, it just sounds like a song that's a guy that's singing to a girl like, oh, I'll give you everything you want. And that's kind of it. There's nothing more beyond that, at least in the lyrics of the song. But when you watch the music video, I think with the very weird offbeat rhythm, especially the way he does the tang tang tang, and the overall vibe of the song, if you watch it with the music video, it feels like it's taking like a very strange, wacky turn. Especially like you see him like slowly starting to like decline because he continuously tries to get the girl and he continuously can't get the girl, especially at the end where he sort of like is losing it. I feel like the trajectory of the video is also very interesting in that way. Ooh, those drums sounded really nice. Like think about this scene right here. It's like supposed to be what? He's shopping, I guess, in some high-end luxury place. But like even the creativity of like his arms stretching out, like these are such weird things to have in a music video and such an interesting way to portray video games. But it's just so odd. It's so weird. But his I don't know, it's just how does he come up with this stuff? I really like this set too. There's a very big tie to shooting. It's called TANG. And you've got the targets all around him. Obviously it started out with a Western concept, but he's basically saying like, I'm aiming for you. That's probably like the most YG set that they have. That white set. Ooh. All right, but do you hear those synths? Those, oh my goodness. Ooh. It's like a bass synth. Ooh, sounds good. All right, so he goes back in one last time after locking his dog up. He's like bachelor styling it. He's like going for the full thing and then fails again. The way the teddy bear is being set on fire, like, so up until this point, the music video has portrayed this to kind of just be like a bit of like a sweet endeavor, I suppose, like him trying to just get this girl, trying to win her over. But in the end, the way he loses it and the way they visually portray him losing it, setting the teddy bear on fire, even the way he's dancing in such a, yeah, like even the way he's dancing, it like the way he's moving and swaggering. I also really like what they did here. What I assume is they've got some kind of bar or a wire, because if it was a bar, I feel like it would be refracting way more light against the light. So either that, or they have like the bar is matte somehow, or it's on a string, and they've got like these sparklers going off in the back. All that, and then he basically asks out a girl, not really like confessing, but more like he's asking her out to confess to her, I suppose. And so maybe the video game, what this can all be kind of perceived as, was just him practicing. He was practicing to go confess to her. At the beginning, I mistakenly said that it seems like he's being portrayed as a hikikomori, but if he was, he would never even leave his house to do this. So it's not necessarily the case, but they do kind of portray him a little bit more as a shut-in who lives at home. Just most of the time, everything's a mess. But yeah, I think the story of the music video is just him just trying to continuously win this girl over. And then, I don't know, he just gives up and it's like, you know what? Frig it. I'm just going to ask her out. I'm just going to do it in person. And it ends. It's not as, I feel like, as maybe moving or maybe as deep as some of his other stuff. I think I like the kind of moodier aesthetic of Runaway a little bit more. But at the same time, there's something very... Okay, so this is a very weird way to describe the song, but like it works in Korean. Like the way he delivers his lines, it's very tasty. Like it's 되게 맛있게. Like he delivers the song in a very infectious way. Like I feel like I like Runaway more. Like I know that it's definitely more my style, but the way he delivers the song here, Tang has like this. I got a better word. There's a charm to this song. I don't know what it quite is, but the song feels pretty straightforward, and yet there's something about it that feels a little offbeat. It doesn't feel as straightforward as I'm thinking it is. I don't know what it is. I feel like someone who is maybe a little bit more musically inclined, I think, would have a better grasp as to what it is. But there's something about Tang where, at the same time, it's a very simple, very straightforward song, but the execution is so strange. And that strangeness is honestly infectious. I kind of love it. The overall package, like now that I'm listening to the song for the second time, I mean, the song is like a 9, maybe almost like I wouldn't necessarily a 10, but it's like almost a 10, like maybe like a 9, 9.5. Like I actually really, really like this song. Again, it remains to be seen if I like it more than Runaway, but it's a lot of fun and it's just weirdly charming and I really like it. So yeah, honestly, this entire comeback, I like it so much. I've never listened to a MINO album. It makes me want to listen to this album. It says right here, I think this is a third full album. I've never actually listened to his B-sides, and this makes me actually want to check out his album, which is kind of the point of a title track, right? The point of the title track is to sell the album. It's to kind of gain people's interest, and I think in that regard, he totally nailed it. Okay, I'm gonna give this a 9. An overall package, I'm gonna give this a 9. Honestly, it's a soft score because I do think that I could maybe rate this higher, but I might have to actually check out the album. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for my reaction and review to MINO's Tang. Would love to know what you guys think. Did you enjoy it? How does it live up to his previous releases? I'm personally a fan. I'm personally kind of enjoying like the offbeat nature of the song, but I'd like to know your thoughts. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. We'd appreciate it. Also consider visiting our Patreon. We have bonus reactions over there. You could also subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload a new video. And you can check out our other videos over here, and we'll see you guys in another video. Bye. Have a wonderful day.